Hi there, I'm your host Tanya Rush of Big Sky Blend. We always love having your company. CASA, also known as Court Appointed Special Advocates, is a champion of change for children who are abused and neglected. Volunteers are very vital to the program's success. Emily Goodrow knows firsthand being involved with CASA and all you do, and is going to share more about how you can get involved. CASA's focus is helping children go through the court system. Can't even imagine. Very scary. Share a brief overview of what that looks like.
Yeah, so our mission at CASA is to advocate for a safe and permanent home for abused and neglected children. So we are a local nonprofit. We serve children just in our county. Right now we have about 700 kids in foster care. We are currently serving around 220 of those children with our volunteer court-appointed special advocates. So these are community volunteers who dedicate their time to serve children in foster care. They really are that consistent person for these children as they're going through just a lot of uncertainty and change in their lives.
I mean, think about it, foster kid, also the courts, and the ages. What are the ages of the kiddos?
So we serve kids 0 to 18. So every advocate is able to really choose their own case, and they typically serve a child or a group of siblings, depending on the family size. And so we really serve a wide range, and it's nice because advocates can really choose which age group they want to work with.
So you make sure the pairing is spot on.
Absolutely.
That's crucial.
Yeah.
Now you have some volunteering options to learn more about that coming up in January, but first, what do you look for in a CASA advocate?
I think people who are dedicated, who have some time to commit, usually it's about 5 to 15 hours a month, and who really enjoy working with children and in a collaborative team setting. So you really work with a lot of other professionals on the case. So that relationship piece with children is very important. So our advocates go visit them regularly at their foster home or their school, and you really are that consistent for them as they are changing a lot of different people. And so CASA kids really rely on their advocates a lot to be that consistent.
Now, when are the dates if I want to be an advocate? Is that you're offering in, 2023?
Yeah, so January we have 2 different information sessions. We do these twice a month, so we'll have one on the 4th of January and then the 12th. It's just a quick 45-minute session to really learn about CASA. And then our next training class will actually start in January as well. So it's our 8-week course. It starts late January, and those are classes to go through to become a CASA. So we give you all the training ahead of time.
Emily would love to answer all your questions if you have those, and here's that number, 406-259-1233. We also, the benefits and the good things you see out of this. You have a lot of those stories, the difference that someone can make.
Absolutely. I think just in addition to having that consistent adult, kids who have a CASA usually spend less time in the foster care system. They have less placements while they're in foster care, so they're moving around less, which is great. Typically they do better in school, and ultimately they're more likely to end up in that safe and permanent home. So it makes a big difference.
Well, think about them going to court. You know how daunting and scary that can be, so alone that must help a lot too. It's like, you can get through this. Let's do this together. Well, if this interview sparked some interest about becoming a CASA advocate, there are multiple upcoming training sessions. You can call 406-259-1233. That's 406-259-1233, and learn more. We just touched a little bit on all that CASA offers. YellowstoneCASA.org is where you want to head. They paid for today's interview.